How's it going, everyone? My name is Masih and welcome to the second part of my journey to Elden Ring series. We already finished the first part, which was finishing Demon Souls Remake in its entirety, and I'm very happy about that because honestly Demon Souls was taking way too much of my time, and yeah, I just couldn't get the it the way that I liked it to be. It was a bit difficult for me, but we're finally moving on. Dark Souls 1, here it is. Dark Souls Remastered, obviously, since it is the latest version. Dark Souls 1 is honestly my favorite game in the entire series, and I feel very close to this game. It has a very special in my heart, and honestly it is a breath of fresh air that we're playing this at the moment. It makes me very happy that we're doing this, and I'm excited. I'm very excited, so yeah. Without further ado, let's actually get into the gameplay. So, first things first, as always, character creation. Warrior, because the warrior class has the best starting stats, for my build at least. I prefer to have a warrior class. Gift is master key, because it gives us a lot of freedom in terms of where we want to go and where we can or can't go. The rest of the stuff is just basic stuff, like I just randomly pressed random too many times, like generate like face, and it got me this face because it's decent, so I decided to keep it. The thing is, the character creation, I usually spend a lot of time on character creation, but this game's character creation is absolute trash. So, yeah. I'm not gonna bother with that. Let's get into the actual gameplay. It sucks that I have to skip this cinematic, but because I think it is the best cinematic out of every game cinematic, but it's fine. Oh, Dark Souls 1. I'm happy. Anyway. First thing that I do have to explain is that this game's mechanics in terms of rolling is a lot harsher, and what I mean by that is if you in each game we have a light roll, medium roll, and fat rolling or heavy rolling. This game's medium roll is dog shit, like this, like it's absolute trash, and therefore we're going to remove some armor to make us light roll. It's more harsh in terms of like the threshold of how much armor you can wear before it makes you medium roll. So it's a little bit annoying because you have to wear less armor compared to other games. But that's okay because certain items can actually help us deal with that. We're gonna go up the ladder, and I have a little story to tell. On my very first playthrough, when I didn't, so it technically wasn't even a playthrough, and it was I didn't even know what Souls was. I came all the way up here and I just quit the game. I don't know why. I definitely regret doing that, but I just quit the game because I thought it was way too boring. So I don't know why I did that, but it is what it is. Anyway, light the bonfire, and we're going to face our first boss. The thing is, the first time you see this guy, this fat ass, we're going to have to run away from him because we don't have a proper weapon. We have a broken straight sword, so I'm just going to very quickly rush to this red door over here and go through it, and the boss will ignore us. So the thing is, if you do kill the boss with a broken straight sword that we have right now, you will get the Demon's Great Hammer, which is a very heavy weapon that you can't use for now. But yeah, there we go. We're gonna get past this guy. This is where we pick up our main weapons. So, like, I don't know why I backstabbed them, but I did. Pick up the longsword, and I'm going to go over here. Equip the longsword and the heater shield, which are our main weapons for this. For now, at least, not for this playthrough, obviously. For the most part, until we get ourselves a decent weapon, which might take a while. I'm not entirely sure. We're going to traverse the white light, and this is where I have to explain a kind of a mechanic in terms of this game's gameplay. So if you're locked onto someone, you can only roll in 4 directions: forward, backwards, left, and right. So it's not omnidirectional. So most of the time we're going to be using we're not going to be using lock-on system because it's just better if we can roll through every direction, That's that. You want to come over here and dodge this boulder very quickly. It's going to go through the door, or the wall rather, and it's going to open the way to Oscar. We're going to say yes. He's going to talk about the fate of the undead and the prophecy, and he's going to give us the Estus flask that we so desperately need. This is one of the improvements on the Demon Souls game that we played. It's that the healing is not limited. You don't have to farm it. All you have to do is just sit at a bonfire, and it will refresh. So pretty cool. Already having a lot of quality of life improvements, but One thing that I do need to adjust to, I just noticed that, is the speed of the game. Oh my god, the speed of the game is a pain. It genuinely is. So yeah, I'm just going to have to get used to it. Okay. There's going to be an arrow dude in the back. There we go. Oh god. He shot me fast. Where is even your quiver? You're not even wearing a quiver. You don't have extra arrows, you dumbass. Anyway, once you come over here, you're going to be dealing with this guy, which teaches you how to parry. So the thing is, the golden rule with the parry of this game, which I think is the easiest parry in the entire Souls series, other than Bloodborne maybe, I don't know, is to parry as soon as the guy's hand is moving towards you. So not just when it moves, when it moves towards you. But yeah, we're gonna go through the fog gate, and the first thing we see is this guy. The game's trying to teach us about plunging attacks in this game, which we're gonna do. If you don't do the plunging attack here, he's gonna jump up and make you fall down, so be very careful. But we're gonna do the same rule that we did with the Vanguard Demon, which was a tutorial boss of Demon Souls. We're going to stay behind him. That's it. That's the entire boss. Even if he tries, he's not going to be able to hit us. So. Mechanics. Very interesting mechanics. Oh, how did that... Whoa! Whoa, sir. There we go. Get him out of here. If you're somehow struggling with this boss, you can delete your character and make a new one. And for that one, you can use you can get the Black Firebomb gift, which makes you pretty much be able to throw bombs at this guy and kill him pretty easily. Kind of a speedrun thing. A lot of people do that. Anyway, you're going to go over here and pick up a soul of a lost undead, and then you're going to go up. And in this part, you can see Snuggly the Crow's nest. It's pretty much the same thing as Sparkly the Crow from Demon Souls. You just drop items, reload the game, and they trade with you, which is decent. For now, however, we're going to go to Lord Ran. So, the good thing about this game is, one of the good things is that you do not have to talk to anyone or go back to a certain hub to level up. You can level up wherever you want at a bonfire. That's already perfect, and this bonfire has a couple of mechanics like connected to it, which I'm going to explain. Come over here and pick up the Humanity, and now I'm going to explain what Humanity actually does and is. So first things first, Humanity the number is the number that you have on the top left next to your stamina bar and health bar. That just shows how many Humanities you have consumed. At the moment we're 0, but if you use these, each one of them counts as 1 point, and what it does on the very basic level, it increases your health to full. So if you're on one health and you're looking for a desperate heal, this thing heals you to full. That's one thing. Second thing is, based on the count that you have on that, the circle. I'm just gonna call it the circle. It's the circle next to your stamina bar and health bar. It can do a couple of things. If a weapon is a chaos weapon, it can do increased damage based on how much humanity you have, all the way up to 10 humanities. Humanities can also increase your drop chance for looting stuff. So if you want to farm something, you need about up to a maximum of 30 humanity. That's that. But the main thing, in my opinion, that humanity can do is, when you use it, you can do two things. You can come over here to any bonfire, and as a default, each bonfire gives you 5 Estus flasks, so it charges you up all the way up to 5, just 5. But this game, unlike other Souls games, does not have Estus flask shards, so you cannot increase the amount of times you can use Estus flask by just finding shards. How you can increase it is by kindling a bonfire. So, how do we kindle a bonfire? Well, first things first, as it says over here, cannot kindle by hollowed. As you can see, our character looks like beef jerky, and as long as we are like this and we're hollowed, we are obviously not human. So, first thing you want to do is use 1 point of humanity that you obviously used in your circle up there. Use one of them to reverse your hollowing and turn yourself into human, and then use one more to kindle a bonfire. This bonfire that we're sitting on at the moment is already kindled. As you can see, it's already giving us 10 Estus flasks. But other bonfires, you have to use, if you're not human, you have to use 2, but if you are human, you only have to use 1 to kindle the bonfire. And what you want to do is kindle the main bonfires of the game. So you want to kindle bonfires that are very important and are in a very hard zone or before a boss or something like that. One more note, the amount of Estus flasks that you can kindle, the amount of times you can kindle, each kindle adds 5. You can kindle all the way up to 20 20 Estus Flasks. But for that, we need something which is called the Rite of Kindling, which we're not going to get for now, because I do not want to go into the zone that gives me the Rite of Kindling. And with that, humanity is out of the way. Here we see our crestfallen boy, the depressed boy of this game. If you keep talking to him, he will give you tips. So if you're a very new player and you're not listening to me, listen to him at least. And he has some interesting stuff to say. He has a very sad story as always. As Souls games are meant to be, you know, sad. Anyway, you want to go to this little alleyway, I guess. And you want to pick up 6 firebombs. There we go. Next thing you want to do is go right and talk to Petrus of Thoroland. This guy, we'll see what this guy is. He's a bit, not a bit, he's very sketchy. But if you keep pestering him, he will give you a copper coin. And the second time you pester him, he will give you the right to get into his covenant. If you don't know, this game has, each Souls game has an achievement based on covenants. And if you join them, or rather discover them, you get the achievement for them, which this one is the Way of the White, and once you did that, you can talk to him, learn his gesture, and not only that, you can also buy miracles from him. So if you're a miracle build, purchase away. But for now, we're not going to do any of that. We're just going to continue this way and turn right. I want to go up these stairs and pick up a soul of a lost undead, and we're going to go to the elevator shaft, which does eventually get an elevator in a couple of episodes, but for now we're just going to drop it down from it and go to an area filled with loot. So this one will give you 6 homeward bones. This one will give you a talisman and a morning star, which is a decent weapon, I guess. This one will give you 4 cracked red eye orbs, and the last one will give you, I believe, 2 or 4 Lloyd talismans. There we go. Lloyd's talisman, yeah. So this area that we see, the graveyard, eventually leads to the catacombs, which is much later in the game. But the thing is, this area is also filled with very valuable loot. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna do maybe a death run. I'm not sure if I'm going to die here, but we're gonna go through it anyway and pick up all the loot that we can. I think there's like 4 or 5 pieces of loot here that we really want to pick up. So you want to come down here, first things first, and you want to pick up the Caduceus, I don't know how to pronounce that, round shield. You want to go up here, pick up the large soul of a lost undead, and you want to get past these guys, and you want to go for the big tombstone that you see over there and pick up the Zweihander. This weapon is very strong in terms of strength, and it also gives you, it's pretty much a noob carrier. Pick up the binoculars, and you want to go over here and just keep rolling. It's okay even if you get hit, doesn't matter, we're good to go. You want to go up here, pick up the winged spear from this guy, and you're good to go. Perfect. So what we're gonna do here is that we're gonna go sit at the bonfire to reset these guys. I don't want these skeletons following me all the way. So first thing we're gonna do is go left here, as you can see, pick up another lost soul of an undead, and in the meantime I'm going to heal myself, because why not? And I'm going to drop down from here again. And you want to turn left. Oh, the big guy is here. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like that. I think he gave up. Jesus Christ, I don't want to deal with him. There we go, yeah. You want to go back here? There's a lot of skellies following me. I don't like that. Anyway, we're going to get back to Firelink Shrine here and sit at that bonfire ASAP. There we go, thank God. We're safe, we're safe. Perfect. Okay, now we have a couple of items to use, so let's do that. We're going to level up. And there you go. Perfect. We're going to put stats into vitality and endurance for now, because our weapon is so bad at the moment that it doesn't really get much benefit from scaling. So can get both of these stats to 14, both endurance and vitality. There we go. And with that, the journey begins. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Undead Burg, which in my opinion might genuinely be, in terms of design, the best design in the entirety of the Souls series. There will be a dude throwing firebombs at you all the way up there, so be very careful with him, but should not be that much trouble. There we go. As long as you keep properly rolling. So you want to jump to the bridge over here. And you want to go pick up the Ring of Sacrifice. What it does, it pretty much prevents you from losing your souls upon one death. So it breaks after one death, but at least if you're using a lot of souls, it will save you. Might get hit. Never mind, didn't get hit. And we're going to backstab this guy. One more thing that I do have to mention about this game's mechanics is that it's very easy to strafe and just backstab enemies. Super, super easy, actually. So abuse that if you have to. Anything goes in these games. Any cheese, anything. It's fine. I'm going to kill this guy. There will be one more dude above us on top of these stairs. Oh, okay, calm down, please. My man went flying. Anyway. First things first. Loot. And we'll see a rat in this sewers. The thing is, the rat doesn't do much here. But rats in general are much more dangerous compared to other games in this one because each attack of them builds a very strong poison on you. And early game, if you get poisoned and you don't have access to purple moss clumps, which remove poison, you're going to be poisoned forever, kind of. It's going to last a long time, and it's going to be very annoying to deal with. So, don't get poisoned. If you do get poisoned, go rest at a bonfire to remove the effects of it. Okay, what we're gonna do is go over here. I've never seen this guy rush me down. He always throws, like, as far as I remember, he always throws the fire bombs. We have another dude over here. And once you kill this guy, you want to not go through the fog gate, and you want to jump down here, come over here and break these barrels. You will have access to a soul, and you will jump down here and turn left. You want to go up here. Go to this little ledge. Another soul. And I prefer one-handing here because the R2 of this weapon, while one-handing, is a thrust. And in my opinion, thrust is usually the best strategy for a lot of these enemies. So the only problem with thrusting in this game specifically is that it's super slow. This part, as you can see, it's kind of designed to teach you about ambushes, and those guys are all waiting for you. They just go for that loot over there, which is rubbish, quite literally rubbish. And they want to ambush you. So this is kind of showing the game, showing you, hey, dude, there's gonna be ambushes like this. Be careful. Calm down, good sir. There we go. Pick up the rubbish, and we can move on. So. You want to go pick up the humanity over there. You can also make it jump from over here to over there to over here if you don't want to go through all the ambush and stuff, but we're going to go through it anyway because we want to loot everything. So, very quickly jump over here. Kill this little bitch hollow. And now we can go through the fog gate. Or the white light, as this game likes to call it. Turn around here and go for this soul over here. Now we're going to meet our first dragon in this game. Which might give you a jump scare. So, if we're going to have the original, dragon with, like, dragon on the bridge. That guy just jumped me from outside of line of sight. Jesus Christ. And I'm getting shot at from like a mile away. I forgot how annoying hollows are in Dark Souls 1. Genuinely did. Okay. What we're going to do is obviously do something that anyone would do, which is rush the archer. First things first though, you want to open this door and get the wooden shield, which is we have the heater shield, which blocks all physical damage. We don't even need that, so don't care. Go up here, get him out of here, and once we have more freedom with this guy out of our way, you want to go down and go this way. These guys might turtle behind their shields. Okay, I was expecting their guard to be broken rather than them not even. Okay, calm down. These guys are being super annoying, but it's fine. I'm gonna break their guard with a kick and deal with them. I'm gonna show you how powerful backstabbing is if you just strafe around them. There you go. So, I'm gonna go down here and be careful about this guy hiding in the back of the cabinet for some reason. I don't know. It's dumb. Get him out of here. And with that, we can go talk to the Undead Merchant. So this guy, if you are looking for a katana build, kill him to get the Uchi katana. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to buy the residence key from him, which is actually very important. So for now, that's what we're going to do. Go this way, and we'll see kind of a gauntlet of enemies here. But shouldn't be that much trouble for you guys. Oh my god, this thrust attack makes me want to kill myself. It's so slow. Look how slow that is. I almost got hit by that guy. Okay. Unfortunately, this game doesn't have a button for like going up the ladder faster. You can slide down the ladder, but you can't go up the ladder faster. So, come over here, pick up the throwing knife, and we're gonna make a jump here. There we go. Jump on this. Go up, turn right, light crossbow and thunderbolt. And with that, you can jump down here and proceed to the next part. So we're just going to have to go all the way back, but it's okay. We've cleared everything. There is no threat. So we're good. What I do recommend you guys do here is to use 2 humanities. I'll explain in a second. So 2 humanities. And use the souls that we got just to level, you know. Because we're gonna have a bonfire soon. We could already rest on the bonfire beforehand, but it's fine. We didn't need to rest at it. Come up here, activate this bonfire, and since this bonfire is going to be used a lot more than it looks like at the moment, I'm going to reverse my hollowing and kindle the bonfire. Pretty important. Humanity restored, and with us turning into a smoothskin, we're going to be able to kindle the bonfire, which increases the amount of times we can use Estus Flask, which is pretty good. A couple more levels should do it. There we go. And we are ready for the next video, so I'm going to end the video here. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video so far, and if you did, be sure to leave a like. Don't you dare go hollow, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.